When it comes to pool interiors, there are three main options that we work with: PebbleCrete, full tile, and what we like to call the hybrid approach. Each has its own strengths, costs, and ideal applications. PebbleCrete is a cement-based finish mixed with small natural stones. It's popular in residential builds because it's affordable and it's quick to apply. The benefits are clear. It's cost-effective, has a natural earthy look, and its texture is non-slip. But there are trade-offs. A fully pebbled pool can be rough underfoot, harder to clean, and often less visually refined. Tiling produces a premium finish with endless customization in colour and pattern. They're smooth, easier to clean than PebbleCrete, and give the pool a crisp architectural feel. The downside? Higher cost and longer installation time. That's why full tiled interiors are often seen in luxury towers, hotels and resorts. Third, the hybrid approach. This is by far the most common finish we recommend for residential and commercial projects. It combines a 300mm waterline tile band around the pool with a 100% glass bead pebble interior below. The result is a smoother surface compared to traditional PebbleCrete. While the tile band at the waterline makes cleaning evaporation stains much easier, it strikes a smart balance between cost, appearance, and maintenance, which is why it's such a popular choice for modern developments. On average, PebbleCrete comes in around $300 to $500 per square metre installed. Tiling ranges anywhere from $600 to $1,200 per square metre or more, depending on tile type and complexity. That means on a large commercial pool, the difference in finish can easily add multi-six figures to the overall cost. Projects chasing prestige and clean architectural lines, full tiled interiors make the biggest impact. For clients looking for durability and a premium look without the full price tag, the hybrid approach is often the perfect fit. In the end, the right pool interior comes down to balancing budget, site conditions, and design intent. PebbleCrete, tile, or hybrid, each has its own place, and when chosen carefully, each can deliver a long-lasting and beautiful result. When it comes to rooftop pools, spas and integrated water features are often the gold standard feature, but getting them right isn't just about looks, it's about performance, noise control, and long-term reliability. Let's break down what actually matters when designing spa systems for high-rise projects. For jets to perform properly, they need their own dedicated loop. That means multiple suctions for safety and balanced draw, dedicated jet pipe runs, not shared with pool returns, high flow, low noise pumps with check valves to maintain prime. The layout of these jets should be locked in before seal fixing. Flexible risers need to be tied into the formwork so they don't shift during the concrete spray. Blowers are great for creating that spa bubble effect, but without proper planning they can be incredibly noisy, which is the last thing you want on a rooftop. Best practice is use at least 40mm air lines with smooth sweeps, not elbows. Position blowers outside the plant room or inside insulated enclosures. Mount air manifolds behind spa walls to evenly distribute pressure. For high-use commercial rooftop pools or any type of pool that's going to be used pretty much 24/7, I tend to steer away from blowers. The reason being is these are designed to blow air into a system and use up a lot of, number one, energy, number two, they're not designed to be running 24/7. Now, you know kids love to press the bubblers, which we all do, which is great. However, you're going to end up replacing that blower every 6 months purely due to usage. If that's okay with you, sure, but it's something to keep in mind if you want to put blowers in your pool. They're going to break pretty fast with high use. Bubblers look simple, but they're easy to get wrong. If they're not pressure balanced, they'll either spray too high or barely bubble at all, or one side will work better than the other. To make them work consistently, give each bubbler its own valve for fine tuning. Add a balance line for overflow to manage water buildup. Keep them on their own system, separate from the spa jets. On rooftop pools, automatic water top-ups are essential. They keep water levels stable and prevent pumps from starving during evaporation. To install them correctly, it must connect via an RPZ valve and be connected to potable water supply. The pipework and sensor knees should be installed before the pool shell is sprayed. Every component, from jet pumps to blowers to automation, must be rated for outdoor and wet environments, be installed by a licensed electrician, and be accessible for servicing controllers, valves, and actuators. The key to making all of this work is planning. Spa plumbing needs to be designed and coordinated early, before shotcrete. That means mapping out jet lines, blower pipes, and top-up systems in advance, and pressure testing them before the shell is sprayed. It's the only way to avoid rework, poor performance, or waterproofing issues or leakage later on. Now, there's a couple of ways to heat a spa. There's solar heating, there's gas heating, and there's heat pump inverters. But the only one I use is a heat pump inverter because it stands the test of time and is the most efficient. Now, the key thing to consider when using inverter heat pump is number one, drainage, and number two, ventilation. So every heat inverter, while heating the pool, it takes that cold water and turns it into hot water. Now, by doing that, it creates water discharge. Now this comes out of the heating inverter through a drainage pipe at the bottom. If this is just left on the ground, you're going to have water pooling and creating mold. So that's an important consideration, number one. Number two is heating ventilation. As the heater heats the water, it creates cold air and pushes it out. If that cold air is getting trapped in an enclosed space and then getting sucked up again, it's not going to be able to heat the spa properly. Cross ventilation is key. What that means is air coming through one side and flowing out the other. This gives the heater room to breathe. Ideally, a heater should be placed outdoors or on a rooftop where it's free to breathe. Well-designed spa zones don't just look good, they function smoothly, stay quiet, and stand the test of time.